Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Controversial Topics with Judas Priest. It's me, Judas Priest. Good evening. I hope you guys went out and vote today. I hope you, or yeah, I hope you went out and vote already. Or if you didn't, if you chose not to vote, this controversial topic. So hey, if you chose not to vote, that was your business that you chose not to vote. But we'll be right back. Let's start the show. Hello, everybody. Today is vote day, election day, and November the 8th, you guys. So come on in. I hope you guys voted. If you in Michigan, I hope you voted too, because I don't know. And if you didn't vote, you're right. I feel like they pressure you to vote. And if you did your research and you feel like either no candidates was worthy for you to vote for, I can get that. I can understand that.
That was me.
Not choosing between the lesser of two evils is okay if you choose not to do that. And especially right now in Michigan. In Michigan, you had Tudor Dixon, and then you got Gretchen, Big Gretch. And then you have the proposals. The proposals was crazy. It's a clash. I had to say this. It's controversial topics, so it's a clash. It's definitely a separation between church and state. Definitely is. Definitely. If you in the church, there's some topics on this, some subjects and topics today. Yeah, it was in a hard rock and a hard spot. It's either you was a woman and was fighting for the rights for your body, or you was a believer and said, I don't believe in murdering. So, that's a tough one. I'm glad I ain't have to make that decision.
Yeah. What you
say? I'm glad I ain't got to make that decision. I said, I'm still kind of. I'm not registered in Michigan.
Oh, that's right. You still
I'm not registered in Michigan.
Alaska.
I was still under my Alaska address. By the time I realized that, I was like, oh man, it was too late. But I did go through the steps to register and everything. So I can do that now. But yeah, my bad.
Got my tea up.
I was gonna do an absentee ballot. So you guys, what's going on? A couple of things. So we got a couple of announcements at the end of the show that we're gonna talk about. This is Fresh,
Oh yeah,
Mr. Fresh,
I was wondering when you was
gonna Fat Boy Fresh. Shut up! I was gonna introduce you.
Wait, I can just say to my left.
To my left.
What's up, y'all? I'm your boy, Mr. Fresh, Fat Man Fresh. I know you got a fresh on. It's all good. Welcome to Controversial Topics with Judas Priest. And we about to get real controversial. He got me on here because he want to argue with me. That's why he got me on here. That's all.
See who the better one is.
Right. See who the better debater is.
Shep and Shari got nothing on us. Oh, you know what? Press that thing so we can go to just see the comments ourselves.
Okay.
So
hope y'all see the hookup right here.
Okay, he wearing Goku. That's the fake Superman. Fake Superman. Oh, I know what he doing. Jeffy wore anime yesterday, so he wore anime today. This is the only anime he really know. So controversial. So this is a lot of controversial stuff that was going on. What's that, Jeffy? We have everybody been talking about the Kanye West controversial thing and everything. That's good. I'm gonna let that air out because but there's a lot of more other things controversial. We had the controversial election today. Like I can't stress that enough. I know y'all guys went to church. Fake Superman. That's what I said. Yes, Goku is the fake Superman. You correct. Yes, he is the fake Superman. And also, anytime of the show, you guys, the number is at the bottom. You can call in. uh, and we'll talk about it. We'll, give your opinion or whatever, make a statement. I don't care. You go ahead. I give you freedom until I don't give you freedom, like America. Catch that?
Uh, Jab, do us a favor too while you're in there. Come in the studio and engineer for us. Do that for us. So I ain't gotta keep getting up. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, because
I know y'all want to see Kakarot.
Because he can't keep getting up.
Right. That's like doing a sit up or a push up or something. It's to me, it's doing too much.
So another thing. And then we have this Kyrie thing.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about.
Boy. I don't know. I don't know how everybody feel about it. I don't know what everybody's feeling about. It's. I think what happening with it is that they combining everything together, and that's what is getting messy at, because if they throw in something that's hate and hateful, like him saying he's anti-Semitic, and throw that in to a bunch of other stuff, then they got a reason to attack him. But if you take out or take away the presence of being anti-Semitic, then they don't have an argument.
My thing is, was he really being anti-Semitic?
Right. Well, my thing is, did he make the movie that he was promoting? That's like us sitting here and promoting. For serious, that's like us sitting here and promoting the movie, and then we get in trouble for promoting the movie because somebody didn't like it, the movie. You see what I'm saying? How are we responsible for a movie that we just saw that was out for us to look at and view, and then they say, "Oh, well, we got in trouble for that." I don't get that. All he did was pretty much forward the video to everybody else to watch.
Right.
He didn't.
Right, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it yourself, and then you'll see what we're talking about, because there's a lot of people that we follow and we believe in, and they saying that they don't even know what he apologizing for. He didn't do anything wrong. And after they watch the movie, there's like, he definitely have nothing to apologize for.
Right. And then, so that brings us to our first topic today, because not only I was just looking at everything else. I was looking, okay, the story hit with Kyrie. It did. It hit with Kyrie and everything. But I was looking at the amount of people that turned and spoke negative about this guy and start speaking on his demeanor and his character and everything. And it was just like a downgrade, and they was berating him and doing all of this. And some of them was his, his allies. Some of them was his friends, his co-workers, and all of that stuff. And that brings us to the question, why in our community are we so quick to jump ship? Why are we so quick to turn against our own and not stand up for our own or their causes, or waiting and being by their side until the end? It's like the moment something come up, we automatically, our community for sure, automatically just be like, oh, we wash our hands of them. Oh, they not a part of our community. We traded them for we see it. Oh, we trading you for this person. And we trading them for that person. Oh, we they not black no more because of what they did. And I don't get it, because I don't see Brad Favre people not being fans of Brad Favre. I'm just saying, I don't get it. Like we okay, we all like, well, that's what he get when he lost his Nike deal. But I don't see anybody saying, well, where is Brad Favre deal going? Where's his Nike deal? Where's all his sponsors and endorsements disappearing at? And even your Tom Brady. Tom Brady he's still playing or not playing if you got fantasy football, because he messed up my fantasy football.
Leave the goat alone. He's going through a rough time in his life right now. But he's gonna pull it together and win the Super Bowl this year. Well, take my word for it. He will.
Who? Oh, we can make this bet right now. Tom Brady. If Tom Brady win the Super Bowl, I'll give you $1,000.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's definitely gonna do it. And And my thing is too, like with the Brett Favre thing, not Brady. Brady just do it. Every other uh, person does this in business. But Brett Favre, if anybody don't not aware of what we talking about with Brett Favre, the football player, he literally was robbing the welfare system, right?
Food stamp.
Yeah,
He knew he's the new queen of food stamps.
yeah, he was robbing the lower class people of their food stamps and everything. And come on, like bro, you a millionaire.
That
You're
yeah.
you're robbing the lowest of the low people. You know what I'm saying? The people that need that and depend on that. And they only talked about that only one time on all the sports talk radios and on the ESPNs and even my boy Skip and Shannon only talk about it one time. But then you switch over to Kyrie Irving
They've
and
been talking about it forever now.
they've been talking about it for a week and a half now. Every day there's something about Kyrie, something new about Kyrie. And I'm like, and even like what you were saying, why we don't stand up for our own people because we don't believe in our own people. That's my answer to it. We don't believe in our own people. That's why we don't stand up for our people, and that's why it's so easy to divide us. We the only group of people that's easily divided.
Easily, like
Easy. It doesn't take nothing. We could be together we could be together in harmony and sync and harmony together. But all it takes for one person to come and say, this person said this is the X, Y, and Z about you. Instead of talking to that person about it, it breaks the whole thing up, and we easily. I mean, they know how to divide and conquer us because we make it so easy because we don't share the same love for our fellow man. Look just like you and I, same skin tone,
right,
and it's sad, and we rather see each other fall than see each other and
right.
lift each other up.
And it's weird because I feel like, especially in our community, it's a community that it's like that we believe that everybody can't eat. That is that if I let my brother eat from the table that I'm eating at, it's not gonna be enough food. So
Mm-hmm.
I gotta keep it to myself and harbor all my food for just me. Because if I let my brother be a part of the table and eat too, then it's not gonna be enough for me. And that's just like greed to me. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like so crazy. Like everybody can eat. And if you think about it, it works better when everybody helping each other and everybody. Then you build a safety net, and then you
Mm-hmm.
build a community, and that's what the community is. I think our community is failing right now as being a community.
Right. And just a quick plug for us, and that's what In the Mix podcast do over here. We all about elevating our fellow man, and it's not necessarily just black. We want to help. We're here to help and support all people, but it's mainly our people that we work with all the time
Right.
and always doing business with. And we want to see everybody win and shine because it's big enough for everybody to win and shine, and we can do. All we gotta do is come together like our counterparts, the other races and everything. They always together.
Right. And
And just like another thing, like we the only group of people that force our kids out there into the world. Oh, you 18, it's time for you to go. You know what I'm saying? Force them to go to college. College may not be for them. You putting them kids in debt and behind the eight ball and everything, it may not even be for them. But yeah, we
right.
just throw our kids out there and we don't stick together and we so quick. But the other race, they make sure they people stay in, get their credit up and help out pay,
And we do
same thing
that
we gotta start doing.
generational curse about
Yeah.
kicking your kids out when they turn 18. You 18 now, I didn't did my part.
Mm-hmm. And that's not true. It's not.
They go in that world and be like, I don't
And they
know.
be lost when they get out there.
Then you be mad when they stumbling through the world. Like, you didn't teach give them. You're supposed to be there. I think our community just got to be a little bit more stronger. I see, a little bit more lovable and acceptable and forgiving. Like we forgive everything but our people. We got to call her.
Okay.
Hello, go ahead.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Well, I feel like Brett Favre should have all his endorsements taken away.
Mm-hmm.
He should be in jail. He should be paying football.
He only paid 600,000.
Well, he's retired.
Yeah, but he only paid 600,000 of the debt.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Oh man.
But that don't mean nothing because, like you said, Carr, he's getting slandered all day because of a post. This
Yeah.
man
He didn't.
from the poor.
Right.
Yeah, not only is he getting slandered,
He's getting for putting up a post.
They got a list of demands for him, and
Right.
and then our people are like, well, all he gotta do is do it. Now I see it now it's a small group that's banding together right now that are saying,
I
hey,
feel,
they on
I feel
Kyrie's
like
side.
first, I feel like Skip Shank, because he's a bootlicker. I feel like Skip the other ball headed dude, he's a bootlicker, been a
Uh,
bootlicker his whole life.
or
And
you just gonna call them just call them the new slaves.
you know what I mean?
They got
And
that they
all
got
these
that
other
thing
walking
on.
black people, then like y'all said, all these black people that you said we can't get along because we like crabs in a barrel. We slave mentality. That slave mentality, we can't go against other race. We have to tear each other down.
Mhm.
We've been bred into us so long to tear each other down. We can't. It's like we can't wake up. Like we can see the truth. You can put the truth in somebody's face and show it. They can put the truth on our face and show us the truth in front of us and give us all the evidence. We can be right. We still a slander and not be on each other's side. Because when that man tell them, no matter what, even though it's true, it's not true. So be on my side, they're gonna take that man's side. I don't want to say no race or creed or no religion. I don't want no one to get banned or they like to get taken or nothing because you know what happened at Kanye West. But I don't want no one to get banned.
Well,
Mhm.
well, we not as big as Kanye West, so I don't think we can get banned.
I'm just and
But
I just feel like that our people as a race, as our men and women, because in my eyes, I feel like a lot of our men are lost. It's really lost in this talk. A lot of our men are lost. But the biggest fear is our black women because they are tearing us down so hard, harder than we tear ourselves down. Instead of us letting each other up. We the only race that tear each other down so bad, but we never take each other's side. You will never see no other race of people tear their people down, even if they wrong or right.
right, I like that. They said
Mhm.
people don't leave in themselves for real, so they can't do that for others that look like them. I mean that actually sounds really good. That, if it's hard for them to believe and have faith and trust in themselves, then someone who look of their same color and and then they say if they feel like in the same community, they can't rescue them. It's
I
like
feel like we have a
I like
I feel
that
like we have a
idea.
the God complex since we know God is right, so we can't touch right.
We know who
That's just my
white.
opinion. I
We,
think since everybody in the world, since everybody believes, so they got this make believe that God is white, and our people believe that God is so much white. We got this white God that tells you that they're all God, and we can't touch them because we touch them, we're wrong.
right, but I like that
That,
because
that's just that's just my opinion. This don't have to go with the broadcast opinion. This is my opinion. I don't want nobody to keep taking off of Facebook or YouTube off of my opinion. This is my opinion.
all right. I mean, it goes back to like I think it goes all the way even back to like when remember when Harriet Tubman was freeing the slaves,
Mhm.
Yes, I
and
remember
when
that.
and when she was freeing this, and when Harriet Tubman was freeing the slaves, um, who's talking? That was JJ. That was more JJ Morningstar. He got a regular listener to
Yeah.
come in. But when Harriet Tubman was going to go free the slaves, there was a couple of things that was happening. Number one, you know how it was kind of hard to convince people to go,
Mhm.
and even on the way they would be scared and want to turn back. And of course, because she couldn't risk them turning back and becoming and giving out where they went and then getting captured, she brought a shotgun with her, and the shotgun was for their protection, and it was also for the people who changed their mind and was too scared to move forward. And I think that's the mentality that some of us still have.
Yeah.
We're so scared to move forward. We're so scared to to think in another way. We're so scared to believe that we can do it. I said we so believe.
I think
That's what stop us a lot of times from doing stuff is that belief that hey, I don't want to fall. I tell you what.
I feel like you say, I feel like the Harry McCovey thing too. when she carried a shotgun. And if anybody tried to go back, she had to do what she had to do. They wasn't making it back. You either go or don't go. When I say don't go, that means you're not going back to you ain't going back to the slaves on master. You're gonna end up being right there, you going to God.
So yeah, so it's it's crazy because you see it. So now you see it in everything though. Like
Mm-hmm.
we don't, and instead of backing the people and helping them, we just go. Like one of my main problems I had with TikTok, which is what stopped me from getting on TikTok so much because the TikTok people, so the people who are on the top TikTok people, or the black top TikTok people, was getting treated different from the other racist top TikTok people, even payment wise and everything. Like, come on, like that's crazy. But then they imitate and mimic our culture,
Yeah,
and
they doing all our dances and everything. Yeah,
they taking our sound, So it's crazy, but so that's why I'm saying about that. The next is another thing I have a problem with is a reverse. Black is not always right. Okay? Just because the person is black don't mean that we have to agree with everything that they say. I know that's going to scare everybody because I just said about us coming together, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. And I say, black can stand behind people. However, there is a discretion. You have to have discretion and be able to discern which one is right. Now, I'm not talking about a plum fool get up and start doing stuff and saying stuff and living all. And I'm not saying we get behind him and push him and back him. Because no, that we know that's not right. But like for instance, I know people gonna get mad.
He said TikTok is for the platform is for the devil.
I mean, hey, but like for instance, I would say this. For instance, I know people don't get mad. I hope I don't lose anybody, but like Obama, when Obama was president, a lot of black people was just so happy. My president black and my president, and we got a black president. Things changing, things different. But I want you guys to take a minute and think about it. What laws, what changes for the betterment of black people did that black president do while he was in office? Number one. Number two, was he a president for our people, or was he the president for the people of the United States? Because he was black don't mean because the slave master used didn't get his intel from nobody else but the other black guy that came to those midnight meetings with y'all. It was that Fiddler type character that went back and told the master they about to escape at midnight tonight. When you hear this song, Swing Low, See Carrot, they about to go. It wasn't nobody else but our own kind that said that. So just because somebody in front of us, right, $1,000 phones and nobody do no real research. They just go off how they look and what they like. You right? That's right. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta look behind that. Look at Herschel. That fool going around. That fool crazy. Like, and then you got, what's the girl name? You got so many of them now that's just out there with these crazy beliefs and crazy. So I'm just saying, do research. Like, I think we beyond that. This person black. When we was growing up, when I was growing up, I used to watch TV and stuff and root for the black person all the time. Automatically. I'm pretty sure
Because
some of y'all still do it.
Truthful.
You watch Family Feud, you like, oh, I want the black family to win. And be gutted for the black family to win.
And they never win.
That's not the problem. The problem is that why would we just voting for the black people? I feel like that test, they did when they said when they was like which baby doll is prettier, the black one or the white one. And everybody was just saying the white one was because the black one was dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we still got that problem now in America. So until we start fixing that and focusing on that stuff, I think all this rest of the stuff is just gonna be still keep going on. He said, "What? Black is always right, just like the feminist movement. Even if they wrong, they right. They stick together no matter what." Yeah, okay. I'm not. I ain't gonna say that black is always right because y'all sell y'all soul to the devil. I don't trust no man. My faith is in no man. I never put nothing past no man. No man. Don't forget it was a man that betrayed Jesus. If you even believe in Jesus. But I ain't gonna say all black men are right. I ain't gonna, and that's right because the feminist group do say everything they do is right. Yeah, and all they causes are right.
And even if they wrong, they still stick together and push that notion that hey, we could be wrong, but we could be right too. And they push that.
I just think you shouldn't be that friend. You shouldn't be that one person, that friend that you shouldn't be that friend that has all friends and all your friends just tell you good things and tell you yes. You shouldn't be surrounded by a whole bunch of yes men. And if you are, then you in a bad predicament in life.
I tell JP that all the time. I'm like, you gotta get away from all those yes men.
Yeah, we have to tell the realest that.
Yeah, we gotta tell JP that all the time. Hey man, you gotta get away from those yes men.
Sometimes you need a little no, or you need I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know. I just want to say that thanks for having me on controversial topics.
That's a good idea. I had to repeat that. He said I was right.
Oh, he said you was right.
I repeated that. Thank you, man.
Where's that playing at?
That's on me. I had to repeat that. He said I was
right. Oh. But yeah, like I said, thanks for having me on here. And I just want to say that if y'all missed it, please go back and check out the episode we did yesterday.
Yeah, it was really awesome
great with the Castle book.
So now we're gonna take
through the show mad love. It was dope.
Right.
So please go back and check that out.
Right. So please make sure that you get some
over
people.
1,000 views too right now.
Is it?
Yeah,
oh, wow, it's doing good. I know it was climbing. I was getting all them alerts last night.
I know they over 1,000 views right now.
The smart people know that if you say something fast and slick with that gift of God, they will always fall for it. Yeah. I tell people that's that salesman talk. I don't ever go to a car salesman by yourself. Train you a couple of people to scare them, intimidate them a little bit. Because when you by yourself, they can slick talk you and throw things in the car. You miss stuff. You're like, wait, did he say this or didn't say that? I'm telling you now. Always have be surrounded by different people. I like people that are controversial. If I say up, I want somebody that would say no or down. I want somebody to say the opposite of me so I can get that opinion and idea and then be able to evaluate it and say, okay, you got a good, I got a good opinion from you. And okay, I didn't see that point of view. Viewpoints are very important.
Yes, it is.
So it's always good to have somebody to get a different viewpoint than you.
Oh, Bo, what's up, bro?
What's up, Bo, man?
Bo knows.
But so now we're gonna pause right quick because we do want to talk about Rotten.
Yes, Rotten. Yes.
That movie.
We was blessed to be able to go see the premiere of Rotten. Yeah, I forgot we're gonna do that.
Yeah, we're
gonna do that. We're gonna get into that. And like I said, it was blessed to go see the premiere of Rotten, and it delivered. And also we have the episode 2, the cast of Rotten. Go back and check that out if you missed it. And that's over. That's like at 1.3K views already as well. and go check that out.
Yeah, it was really good movie.
It's really good, and we can't say too much because it was a mirror, but I can't wait for Tubi or whoever, Amazon Prime, whoever to pick it up
Yeah, because it was really good.
It was good.
And yes, Jeffy, you would like the villain in this one.
Yes, Jeff, you would definitely like the villain.
I believe the villain stole the show.
Man, yeah, you would definitely like the villain, man. They did the whole cast did their thing.
Yeah, the whole cast was really good,
and it had so many wow, really? That
like,
really happened?
Okay, wait. If anybody watched soap operas,
yeah.
Okay, if anybody watched soap operas, it had a lot of dun dun dun. Yeah. Like, what? Oh my God, did this just happen? Like, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was really, really good. And of course it was great. And it was very beautiful. They did a dedication
to Missy.
So that was really great.
Melissa Talbot. And that was beautiful. Before the movie came on, there was a dedication to her because it was her last project that she worked on before she made her transition on, to the other side, to heaven or wherever you want to believe. And we had the opportunity to get to know her. She's a beautiful lady. She believed the NMX podcast, what we're doing over here. And yeah, and there's her last project. It hit home. It had all the big heavy hitters out at Rotten the past weekend. And yeah, they did their thing, man. They came out and supported the movie and showed love, and and like I said, it delivered. It did its thing, and I can't wait for everybody else to enjoy it and lay their eyes upon it, because we was blessed to lay our eyes upon it, before y'all.
Yeah, it was really good though.
Yeah, it was good. I was very entertained, and I was just sitting back scratching my head on a lot of parts, like, wow, this is really good. So yeah.
All right, and then let's. Okay, so let's talk about the next thing. We're gonna just do a couple of minutes of this one. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about this one before we go. I just want to hit on this a little bit because I hope Lady T watching.
I think she is.
I hope so, because this is her. So number 2. So I want to talk about this. So when calamity and things happen in our life, and we go through stuff, and things happen to us, what caused it? What do you think caused it, Fresh?
What I think causes calamity, which is, I think it's a series of events of decision making, of your decisions that you make day to day, and based on your decisions that you make and how you how you thrive or not thrive in the decision that you made, it kind of shape your situation. And I don't know, it's kind of, I believe that it's all on us.
So you think it's us?
Yeah, I think it's us.
So he blame us. Okay, so
I blame our free will. Put it that way.
So it's us because we have free will. We do what we want. I want to know what everybody think. I figured that it's either us, God, the devil, or just something random, an act of randomness. Now, how much an act of random is less. I think that's the lower on my list. I think when something randomly just happened to us, that's real low. Because I believe, it's just low. But I believe that the other stuff is based on, it's a cause and effect. Something we did.
Right.
Something we did or used to do, something that sped up and came back to us and messed with us.
Who could rest in peace?
Javon. Like, like, for instance, okay, this is good. This is a shout out to Terrence, to JJ. Like when you say, oh, I'm a cheater, and I've been doing this, and then you stop cheating and everything, and you was like, oh, I'm gonna be good. And then next thing you know, boom, everything started happening. Like, but you're not even doing it no more. You're not cheating no more. You're not doing it. You doing good. Like, can you number one? Can you get mad that is that all of this stuff is happening to you now because it's just not catching up to you, or do you just gotta take it and eat it because you like, dang, I did used to do it. I used to do it. I don't do it anymore, but I still gotta get the. I gotta reap what I put out there.
Yeah, and I think people give the devil too much credit because a lot of things that happen to us is because that's what we wanted to do, and then we didn't even care what the blowback was going to be. We had our mindset, and then you be like, oh man, the devil got me again. Like, no, that was you. That was you. It wasn't no devil. That was you.
Right. Like I hate when people, take drive and they get in a car accident and every time I saw the devil that hit my car. No, you need to pay attention when you drive. Get off your cell phone. Stop yelling and fussing with people. The second greatest gift is freedom of choice, but that have consequences. But karma is a motherfucker. Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. Right. That's the thing. Like people don't get that. Karma comes, I believe. See, because what we call karma, somebody else called sowing, reaping and sowing. Somebody else called karma, and then somebody else called it. Newton called it for every action there's a reaction. Oh, hold on, we have a call. Go ahead.
I appreciate the shout out, but let me, like you said, you can do bad and say you didn't cheat it, and me to it. And the day you do wrong, don't do right. That's why I don't do right. And every time I do right, I always get smacked in the fucking face.
But maybe you should start doing right first, though. Not you trying to excuse why you not doing right. How about you do right first and then see what comes out of that first? Not do bad first.
That's why change should come. You know what I mean? You got to go through the pain of hurting somebody else. So that's what happens when you done done something wrong. You've been doing wrong. You end up all that pain you caused on that person comes back towards you.
So hurt people is what you said, but you hurt people because you was doing you. Then you got mad when your reward came and you didn't like your reward. Right. And so you go back and hurt more people.
Well, that's why you have a good support team like I had to keep you on the path of being righteous, to try to be righteous.
Wait. Hold on. My sound system messing up. I think somebody said something about you being righteous.
I'm not righteous yet. I ain't nowhere near righteous yet. I said there's a path of righteousness.
Well, okay. Know that you say you in the path of righteousness, because I know that's going. You gotta go through the valley of the shadow of death through that. Because boy, you something else. You like one of them kids that go do something wrong and then come back home and don't expect a whooping afterwards. No, we gonna beat your butt afterwards. This boy talking about that's why he do bad first. But get out the way. It's people that think like that though. That think why do good because they feel like every time they stop what they're doing, bad things happen, and that's crazy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Because how about you try doing good first, make the good decision first, and then see how that happens. So, all right, guys. So we got some news. We're not gonna finish. That was it with the topic. I just want to breach on it a little bit. So we got some news for you guys. Manny Fresh is gonna tell you guys. We're gonna go back and forth with the news. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I mean, if you guys follow us on Facebook and everything, and tuned into the show yesterday, you would have seen that we talked about in this podcast. We're moving to we will be on 88.1 FM radio Thursdays. There we go. Thanks, Jeff. There it is, right there, guys. On Thursdays at 7 and Fridays at 8 and Saturdays at 9. So you will get a healthy dose of us on the radio. I'm working on my radio voice. I'm trying to get that together. Right. And you will be able to visually see us and everything. It's an app for you to download so you can get the the live feed content.
Right. And then, so
do.
if you're not in the area for the radio station, you
Mhm.
can still download the app and you can hear us anywhere, even if you go out of town or your vacation. You can be like, oh, it's time to go listen to my favorite podcast and listen to us. So, and also we still gonna have content on our Facebook, our YouTube, Instagram. Still have things, events and things. So still follow us. Please follow, like, and subscribe us in the Mix Podcast 4 on Instagram, in the Mix Podcast.
And the show that we have Friday with Leah, she's gonna come in. We're gonna talk about He Played Me Too.
Yeah. So this Friday we do have a guest.
And other movies. There you go. And other movies that she recently been in. And she gets to be our first guest on our airway Friday. There is right there. It's been circulating too. I know you guys seen it. I've seen a lot of likes and everything on it and shares on it. So yeah, so make sure y'all tune into us, man. We're gonna bring some heat. We got y'all. We appreciate y'all because it's because of you guys following us and listening to us and sharing our stuff. And it got us in the position that we in to be able to make that transition into being on the radio. So we definitely appreciate y'all for that.
And if any of you guys do something like you started a small business or some type of you doing coming up with something, you're like, oh wow, I want to promote this or I want to get my story out. I'm an artist. I rap. I sing. I write book. I'm a poet. All of that stuff. Just feel free to contact us, and we give you a platform. We all about pushing our people, pushing people, period, that want to make it. We want to give people a platform to be able to show the world what they can do.
Or even if you got a dream that you working on trying to do and you want to get on and talk about it. Hey, because you got to speak those dreams into existence.
Right. Or you might even
just want to just come on and have a conversation and kick.
Right. You want to just have a conversation. We talk about a topic or something. We can do that.
Yeah, we accept them all, man, because we believe in showing love to our people because it's our people that got us in the position that we're in. And we love y'all, man. Man, y'all been good to us, man. So we're gonna continue to do our best to bring y'all the best content that we possibly can. Yeah, man. So we be ready. We're gonna have the Judas is gonna put the show you guys how to get
right. So yeah, please. So look for tomorrow. We're gonna release how to download the app and step by step how to download the app and go through it, downloading the app and how to find us so that you can get ready for Friday to look at us. Also Thursday, this Thursday we will be there about 6 o'clock, airing at 6 o'clock Thursday. So you will be on Facebook Live and everything, so you'll know, and so that you can follow us and know where we're at. We want to just encourage everybody and thank everybody again. Don't forget this is the season for in our season that we are more thankful than usual and more kinder than usual. This is my favorite season, so y'all gonna see me a little bit more happy, a little bit more spiky, more aggressive. Because I'm like, hey, if I speak to you, and you don't speak back, I'm gonna be mad because I speak to everybody definitely during this season. I'd be like, hey, good morning, how you doing? Good morning.
Right, and right, and this is my favorite season because Thanksgiving. Look at this, So Thanksgiving is my favorite season. I'm extremely happy. I'm happy. I'm overzealous right now because it's right around the corner. I'll be able to eat all this food, chitlins and hog maw. What y'all know about that? Yeah, and then
And please don't post your plate if it don't look good. If your plate, if you at somebody's house and they can't really cook, I don't want to see that plate. Please don't. And if your macaroni and cheese look like it don't look good, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no overcooked turkey or no overcooked ham, dried out ham. I don't want to see none of that stuff. Please, people.
Yeah, and like I said, my favorite season. So,
and this is the season though to do things though. When you buy going to buy your gloves and your socks and your hats and stuff, buy a couple of extra, to give to somebody else or to see.
Yeah, and if you see that person that's on the corner that doesn't have anything and they on the beside, just give it to them.
Because I think if people realize that by helping, I think it just, and this go back to what we were talking about, putting stuff in the air. I think by helping others and doing things for others, it brings good for you and it helps you. So I mean, it's like for me, it feel like I'm storing up goodness. I'm storing up these things so that I can, so something that I would need to happen can happen for me. It's not a, it's more of a, hey, you know, a circle. I mean, I hate to quote the Lion King, but like the circle of life thing. Each one have one, you know. The antler helps the lion die and feed the grass grow, and you know, stuff like that. I'm just saying we gotta look out for each other. We are a family.
I just feel like for this the rest of this month and the next month, just show a little bit more love towards your fellow man.
Put a little love in your heart.
And
this world.
I mean, if y'all promise to do that, then I promise to be nicer to Jebby.
And the world would be a better place for you. Oh,
if y'all promise to show love, I promise to be nicer to Jebby.
Oh,
we love you, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. This for the.
I'm trying to make Jeff come in because he's right here in the studio. He's not coming in.
So look, this is for Mr. Dewan Smith. I hope you're watching this because guess what? So I just got a point that Superman was not in the movie. Boom! Superman was not in Black Adam because if you watched it on the Fire Stick or on a bootleg, because people still buy bootlegs, you didn't get to see what happened after the credits, which means he wasn't in the movie. He was after the credits. And you don't even have to watch the movie to see it. You can just go to YouTube and look at after the credits and see it. Now, that don't count for Superman being in the movie. But those people who seen Black Adam, this guy right here think it's the end of Marvel because DC did Black Adam. I don't believe it because
it's the takeover.
I give Black Adam a 9 and a 4 and a 9 and a quarter out of a 10. It was good.
I give it a 10.
I can't give it a 10. You want to know why I can't give it a 10? You want to know why I can't give it a 10?
Oh, here goes Jebby.
Because they had Hulk
there you go.
trying to fight Black Adam like he was a superhero. You muted yourself. He the engineer. He muted himself. Go ahead.
You gave it a what?
A 9 and a quarter.
Oh my God. Okay.
What you give it?
I had to get that one. I can't believe you're fired. You're done. You're done.
What do you think they should have got?
Trying to stress me out.
What's in that coffee? What's in that teacup?
Coffee. I mean tea.
You're done. We talk after the show. I'm not dealing with you. No. Bye.
What? Black? First of all, when you have a Hulk boy trying to fight a guy, what else am I supposed to give? He gonna keep fighting. I give him credit. He never stopped trying. You know, he got his butt kicked every time.
I'm gonna say that, I'm just gonna add this that thanks for tuning in to the Controversial Topics with Judas Priest and Black Adam don't want no smoke with Superman.
What? If he don't quit playing Superman what? All you gotta do is get a kryptonite bullet and kill him. Thanks to Lex Luthor, we all know how to kill Superman. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to watch us this Friday with our special guest. You've been blessed. I hope you guys had a great time. I'm looking in the wrong direction. There you go. All right, peace.